see. So I'm so excited to be filming right now. There is a little bit of an echo in this room because it's a brand new room and I'm still not settled in. I'm still getting my furniture and everything together. So you'll just have to like bear with me just for this video. Is my K backwards? No, it's good. And I'm like really warm because I was trying to like arrange stuff so that I could go ahead and film for you tonight. It is like, I think 6 or 7 o'clock. It's already dark outside, of course. But I'm gonna start off going in with my Becca primer. And I was gonna kind of talk to you guys like while I work. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything in a while. It has just been really crazy. Any of you that have already moved, I'm sure you completely understand, but it's just a lot of work. And Brian was in that apartment for almost 4 years. So uprooting all of that was a little bit of process, and then I'm not gonna even begin to tell you, you know, all the stuff that I have to have in my life. So that was the Becca Backlight Primer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. I'm just gonna put that in my T-zone area just to help smooth out any pores. So much great stuff has been going on. I just recently taught a class here in Boise on how to step up your marketing game, which was really super fun. And I got to talk about how YouTube has helped me kind of get where I'm at, and just it was really, really fun to share all that. And then this weekend I'm actually doing a really cool photo shoot with like horses and snow. So you have to drive up there tomorrow, and then we're staying tonight, and then we're doing a shoot all day Saturday. Whoa. Pulling apart here. Everything's like crooked. I just know when I'm editing, it's gonna drive me crazy, and I'm gonna need everything to be as symmetrical as possible. So while my primer is settling into my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Tarte Maracuja neck treatment. So I just got this guy, and I hear a lot of really good things about it. And so I was gonna just go ahead and indulge myself a little bit. It is winter time here. And it's been snowing and cold, and so I'm all about like taking care of your skin, giving it lots of moisture. This stuff smells amazing, and I probably got too much. I just scooped it off the lid because, you know, you don't want to waste that, but it feels fantastic. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Tarte Maracuja C Brightener Under Eye Treatment. I've been using this for a little while now. I really like it. I like the Sanita's one that Jaclyn Hill talks about too. I use that one at nighttime, and then I'll use this one during the day. Probably should put my primer over it, but it's okay. So important to keep the skin nice and soft and supple. I had a gal ask me about under eyes, and she said her under eyes were looking really cakey, and I told her it's probably because they're dry. I know it's like a weird thing to think of, but it does happen. So I'm gonna go in with my Korres Lip Butter in Jasmine. All right guys, so for foundation, I am going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD sticks. I love these. I feel like I fell in love with it, and then all of a sudden they exploded all over YouTube, and it's just because I loved them first. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with this being an amazing product. But like I said, I fell in love, and I was like, why aren't people raving about these? And then all of a sudden they blew up all over, and I'm like, that's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade 118 or Y325, and I'm just gonna go around the outsides of my face. I'm gonna do kind of like what Nikki Tutorials does. I think it's genius. And then I'm gonna take Y17 or 117 Y225, which is a little bit lighter. And I'm gonna use that on the center of my face. And you really don't need very much of this. It's pretty good coverage. And I have been loving it with the M439 brush from Morphe. I don't know if you guys saw Jaclyn's most recent video, but she talks about all of her favorite brushes, and this is the first one she talked about. And I was like, yes, I know. For concealer, I'm gonna go with NARS Vanilla, oldie but a goodie. I'm gonna go with my damp beauty blender. Before that gets a chance to crease or anything, I'm going to take this new Morphe contour palette. I haven't even tried it yet. I've been waiting to try it for the first time on camera, but I'm going to go ahead and take this shade and just kind of mix them together and just set my under eye. Got so excited when I saw this because you need options, you know, for contour palettes. This looks pretty good. So yeah, they go on nice. They're not like too chalky. They're pretty smooth. And I really like the finish underneath of my eyes. My only thing would be, I wish it was like, there was like one shade lighter. I can see where for fair skin, this might not be light enough. But knowing Morphe, they'll probably come out with a 8C, 7C, 6C, you know what I mean? Like they'll go lighter and lighter. But to brighten it up a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this Tarte palette. And this is their new highlight and contour palette. It's super pretty. I love it. And I'm going to use these two top shades. It smells like so good. I don't know what it is, but it smells amazing. Next, I'm going to go ahead and prime the eyes with this 24-hour Prep and Prime from MAC. This is their eye base. And it's awesome. And I got way too much. A little bit goes a long way. I went crazy. By the way, this cute little like ring bracelet-y thing is from TJ Maxx. So now that the base is set down, I'm going to take this Anastasia color called Nude right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and set. I got my ring clean today. I feel like it's extra super sparkly. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows right quick. This step is totally optional, but I'm gonna take a little bit of that NARS concealer in Vanilla. I'm gonna take this little Zoeva Luxe Precise shader and just clean these up a little bit. So we're gonna go in with some shadows, and I got two new Morphe palettes, which I'm pretty excited about. I did get the Charlotte in Bloom palette, which I'm also really excited about. So I'm thinking, I haven't even swatched it yet. They're so freaking beautiful. However, I'm thinking I'm gonna use that for a look that I'm gonna do tomorrow for you guys. So for tonight, okay, so for tonight, I'm going to use the M505 and this shade right here. This is from Anastasia and it is called Fawn, right? What if it's not? What if it's Warm Taupe? It is. So now I'm going to use this shade and it is Warm Taupe, and I'm going to put that in my upper crease like these, and make sure you blend them out real good. Did you guys see Norvina's new video? And they just released all of their new shades today. Okay, now we're going to go into Fawn, which is the darkest shade in this little quad. And I'm going to use the same brush and just kind of warm up that outer V. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Sienna right there. And I'm taking that on an M503. And we're gonna, again, just take that in that outer V area and kind of warm it up, richen it up a little bit. Now for the fun part, I'm gonna spray my little brush. This is the all-nighter setting spray, but it works. So you're gonna get your brush a little bit damp, and I'm gonna take this shade here, which is Truffled Glitter from Anastasia. This is one of my favorite colors of all time. And I'm going to pack that on the lid. And I'm gonna leave the inner corner open. Once you have the desired amount of truffled glitter on your lid. Go ahead and take another one of these little guys, but hopefully a clean one, which this one's, I guess, cleaner than the other one. Spray that guy, and we're gonna take Metal, which is also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just gonna pack this on my inner corner. Next, I'm gonna take a clean brush. This is the E28, and it's pretty clean, and I'm just going to blend the crease out. I want to make sure that Truffle Glitter doesn't have any harsh lines, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend him. Now I'm gonna take the E18 brush and I'm gonna dip back into that warm taupe color right here and just do a little bit of that on my lower lash line, and then taking a little bit of Fawn, which is a little bit deeper, and concentrating that towards the outer lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and take that little detail brush and grab Metal and just bring it to my inner tear duct here, just to brighten it up. So I'm going to take the bright white shade here in the center of this contour palette by Tarte, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight the brow bone. I'm going to keep it matte up here because we have so much going on the lid. It's okay if it's a little sloppy around here. I'll show you guys how to clean that up. Next, I'm going to take the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner in the shade Via Veneto, and Tightline. I also went ahead and ran it on my waterline as well, and I'm just connecting it on the ends. Okay, next I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to use the NARS Fiji All Day Luminous Powder Foundation. It's really nice. I really like it. I'm just going to kind of press everything on my foundation now that's had a chance to kind of settle in. And then I'm going to take some of this Laura Mercier translucent powder and the M438 from Morphe, and I'm just going to kind of get some of that on my brush, tap it out, and then I'm going to kind of clean up these edges here so you can kind of reshape your smoky eye if you want to. It also just helps with any fallout. Next, I'm going to bronze my face. I'm going to use the E34 brush, and I'm going to dip back into the Morphe palette, I think, for this. Yes, I'm going to use this shade. Oh, it looks so dark. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna use this bottom center shade and just a little bit. I know the pigmentation of these products. Now I'm gonna bronze the face, and I'm gonna use the Luminous Bronze Light from Hourglass. And this is an E3 brush. Alright, so before I do my highlight and blush, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes using this Tarte eyelash curler. And I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite, Perversion, big surprise there, and coat my top lashes. For my bottom lashes today, I'm going to use the MAC upward lash, but I call it lower lash. This is like the most perfect brush for your little lashes down here. I don't care for it for my top lashes, but I love it for my bottom lashes. Now we're gonna set the brows, and I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I don't know why, but setting my brows is like the most amazing feeling to me. So weird. I'm up. Okay, I'm out. So now that the eyeballs are done, I went ahead and zoomed you back out. For highlight today, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Becca Champagne Glow palette, and this is what it looks like. It's absolutely stunning. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Pearl out of here on an M501 brush. Prim, because that's my favorite blush in this palette. So I'm going to take that on an E4 brush. I forgot to contour my nose, which is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to take the E30 brush from Morphe and that same dark shade right here. And I'm just going to ever so slightly Ugh. You guys see that pigmentation? Today, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Pure Hollywood from Anastasia. I'm only choosing this because it's just a little more wearable, so if you want to go a little more crazy, you could do something like Sad Girl from Anastasia. It's so beautiful and rich and a little bit vampy. Or we have Veronica, which I love. But for today, I think I'm just going to do Pure Hollywood. A few more things before I jump off here. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support. You guys have been incredible through this move, and I've felt so guilty because I haven't been able to get on and film. You should see this room. It is an absolute disaster, but I like cleaned up the desk area and the floor enough to get some lamps down to go ahead and film this for you. I'm just trying to get through the holidays, so once it is done, you guys will get a nice little tour. I promise you, the house is beautiful. We're loving it. It's been a huge adjustment on both of our parts, but it's been a good move and a good move for our marriage, but also just in life. It's just that next chapter, that next step, and I'm just so excited and thankful. And yeah, it's been a process though. Like even just getting a Christmas tree was like a big deal because I'm like, oh no, one more thing to decorate or put together. But honestly, I don't want to have a Christmas without a Christmas tree. And they smell so good, and it's snowing. And then I just wanted to let you guys know that I did a photo shoot for I Do Wed magazine, which is a beautiful magazine here in Boise. I did a photo shoot with them, and my work's going to be on the cover, and I am so excited. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. It's just, there's a lot of big things going on YouTube, but there's a lot of big things going on right here in Boise for me. So it's just been really awesome, and just thank you for your continued support. And I'm gonna do my best to get videos on an uploading schedule so that you guys don't have to wait so long and wonder where I am. What else? This weekend, the weekend before Christmas, we are actually going out of town, another shoot, and hopefully submit that to some good magazines. But yeah, just really exciting things are happening, and I can't wait for the new year. I have tons of brides booked for January. It's gonna be a good year. So just know I am wishing you so much love and happiness this holiday season. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye!